How do you develop an elite work ethic? So recently in my sport, I've been training as hard as I possibly can, as much as I possibly can, trying to make myself as good as I possibly can be, right? Getting as fast as possible and developing my skills in the best way that I possibly can. I've been putting more work in than I ever have been to literally anything, and honestly have been making insane progress, right? Just going as hard as I can in the weight room, hard as I can on the field by myself, training alone for hours at a time. And I'm pretty confident that I can say that I have developed an elite work ethic. So I'm going to give you guys a brief explanation of how I've achieved this. The first thing you have to understand is you have to choose something that you're passionate about and go all in on that, because understand that you can't have an elite work ethic in every area of your life. You have to make sacrifices and you have to prioritize things above other things. I've tried to go all in and make crazy progress on a lot of different things, like different business models, music, different niches on YouTube, different sports. Like I had a phase where I was trying to go crazy in basketball, even like calisthenics. I used to really want to go all in on that. But what I found is soccer is just the thing that I'm most passionate about, and that's made it 10 times easier for me to make progress in it and work so hard at it, right? Because I just love it. The same goes for making these YouTube videos, because I really love talking about this kind of thing. So it's been way easier for me to work so hard at it. So before you even try to, make so much progress in a certain area of life, make sure it's something that you're genuinely passionate about. After you found what you're actually passionate about, now it's time to actually turn the fuck up and go crazy, right? Make a lot of progress, bro, and work relentlessly at this thing. So the first thing you have to understand is that you need to actually tap into your ego and tap into some of that dark masculine energy that's inside of you. And I know that sounds pretty corny. It does sound corny, but bro, understand that this is what you need to become successful. But what this means is, bro, you got to get into this mindset where it's like, bro, F everybody else. Fuck everybody else. Like, I want to be better than them. Strive to be better than them. Strive to dominate them, right? Stop thinking like, oh, my only competition is me. Like, all that stuff you hear online. Your biggest competition is yourself. Like, bro, frick that, bro. Strive to be better than other people, right? Keep literally specific people in your mind and strive to be better than them. Don't just train to get better. Train to absolutely dominate. Train so literally you're the player on the field that stands out above everybody else. Train so you're the best on any team that you're on. Pick out literal specific people that you know that are around your level and train to surpass them. Put the work in when they're not putting the work in. Like I said, tap into that dark masculine energy inside you. I know somebody's going to hear that and think, oh, he thinks he's a Sigma or something, like some weird shit. But like, bro, understand that's what you have to do. You have to tap into that energy and strive to be better than everybody around you, everybody that you play against. The second thing you have to understand is make it the most fun and most enjoyable thing that you do in your day. Whether it's training, working on a business, or even like studying for school, it doesn't matter, bro. Make it more fun than most other things that you do. If you're playing video games for hours a day, or you're scrolling for hours a day, or you're always, constantly checking your phone, it's going to be so hard to go out and train or go study or go do anything, because video games and social media stimulates your brain probably 100 times more than going and working out or training does, right? So stop doing things that stimulate you 100 200 times more than the thing that you're actually supposed to be working on. When you quit these crazy dopamine spiking habits, it's going to be so much easier to put that work in. But what I will say, if you're not going to quit video games, you're not going to quit scrolling, not going to quit, eating shit food all the time, at least do it after you've put the work in, right? Never do any of that kind of thing before you go to do the work, because it's just, bro, just trust me when I say it's going to mess you up a lot. The last thing I'll tell y'all is, like I said earlier in this video, you have to make sacrifices. After I finish recording these videos, I'm about to eat, and then I'm about to go out and I'm about to train for a while, right? A couple hours. Now, in that time, I could be hanging out with my friends. I could be out doing something, right? And I still might try and do something like that later this evening, but bro, there's a good chance I won't get to, because I'm just going to be busy with my training. And while that might suck, I'm kind of taking a hit on my social life, bro, it's a sacrifice I have to make. It's a sacrifice I have to make in order to get the result that I want. You can't be scared to make these sacrifices, because if you really want to make progress, this is what it takes, right? And I understand, bro, you can make progress in something without making these sacrifices, right? You can still train, you can still miss a couple training sessions, you can miss a couple workouts, or you can not study or whatever. But understand there's always going to be somebody who doesn't miss those training sessions, who doesn't miss those study sessions, and he's doing way better than you are. And this kind of ties back into that competitive mindset that I told you about, that dark masculine energy that I told you about. Because when you get into a competitive state of mind, you can't accept missing a training session because you know somebody's out there training when you aren't, right? So really, bro, it comes down to how bad you want it and how bad you want to surpass your competition, how bad you want to dominate your competition. It's just how bad do you want it. Anybody can sit here and say, "Oh yeah, I want it bad, bro. I want it bad," but that doesn't matter unless you're actually making sacrifices and you're actually putting that work in. So with all that being said, bro, if you watched this far in the video, I appreciate that. You can go check out the Elite Mindset Protocol, basically a program that I'm currently building to help young men develop their mindset in a way that allows them to make as much progress to their goals as possible and just develop an elite mindset the way that I have personally. Also, my Instagram is the second link in the description. You can go hit me up on there if you have any questions. But with all that being said, I'm out.